Yeah, Terror Gang and you, stupid, his friends really aren't that much understanding of how other person feels when you make those criticizing videos. As a matter of fact, you have to understand how other person feels, as a matter of fact, but you never even tried. And the main reason why I am angry with you is that you all the time keep on laughing about me, and that you of course keep on laughing about Suzilu, as a matter of fact. You do. And that is bullying and actually harassment according to YouTube rules. It is. And if you Terror Gang want for your subscribers it's a skyrocket, then you have to stop. Then you have to stop being annoying, being the most annoying person in the world. You have to stop being the most stupid, idiotic and annoying person in the world. Because so far you do not even deserve a YouTube channel. And you too, Bakutalk Haruren, do not even deserve a YouTube channel. Reporting me for your own actions. For your own actions. It is you who actually provoked me. But you will still deny it. That's because you're actually too dumb. So you Bakutalk Haruren are actually too freaking dumb. So admit it. That it was all your own fault. That you didn't even try to understand my feelings. Did you know that it was all you who were all the time attacking my feelings whatsoever? Bakutalk Haruren, and the same applies to you, Terror Gang. That you are constantly attacking my feelings. I was actually showing just how angry I was with you, but you still but you, instead of apologizing, you continue to attack my feelings. You freaking losers and idiots. That's not how normal people do things. As a matter of fact. And I will make sure that your channel doesn't even exist. And that is because of your continuous attacks to my feelings, which you did before. At least now you did actually stop. But that doesn't mean that I will forgive you this. I will never forgive you such actions. Never. Instead of understanding my feelings, you continually hurted my feelings even more. And that's what you did, Bakutalk Haruren, and you too, Terror Gang. And not only my feelings, you continue to hurt, but you all the time continue to hurt Suzilu's feelings as well by insulting her and actually by making fun of her. As a matter of fact, you're actually hurting feelings of other person. Your commentary videos are actually fucking trash. And you know why? Because you attack her, you insult her, you make fun of her. That's why. That's what I think about your commentary videos about her. You will never admit your own wrongdoings. Your own wrongdoings. I'd say most of your videos are actually pretty darn much trash. About 97 to 98% percent of your videos which you ever uploaded to Taylor Gang are actually trash. As a matter of fact. And now this drama started with you actually insulting Suzy Lu, actually. With you insulting Suzy Lu and making those stupid videos. It's not that I don't like anybody of you. I simply do not like your actions. That is all. You have to review your actions. You still have a lot of growing up to do, and no person will just sit down and take it when you are actually laughing about someone's anger. No person would actually do that. Every person will become even more furious. You by laughing about my anger provoked me to become even more angry. And that is all your own fault, but you will never admit it. Because you Taylor Gang, and especially you Bakutalk Haruran, you're just freaking idiots and simps. That's who you are. That's who you are. You are just freaking man-childs who will never admit your own mistakes. You will always point your finger towards other person. You will bully other person and then put finger on the victim. That's what you're doing. You will never admit that it is all your own fault. As a matter of fact, never. And I hope that your channel gets deleted. The faster the better. At least now I am kind of getting peace from your insults, at least. And I hope that you will learn your lesson at some point. At some point in your life, you will realize that I was right. That you just cannot laugh about somebody's anger. That you can't. Everybody will become even more angry. Everybody. That's just how life goes. As a matter of fact. And as for how actually reporting goes, it's not for emergencies. For emergency there is 112. That number is for emergencies. Taylor Gang, actually. As a matter of fact, this international emergency number, that's what it's for emergencies. But reporting on YouTube is for people who think that they are getting like mistreated by others, like to report it to YouTube some person's bad behavior so that YouTube knew. That's what for that flagging system is. A Taylor Gang, actually. And it has nothing to do with copyright. Nothing. Nothing to do with copyright. If you wanna report for copyright, you just issue copyright strike to that person. That is all. but 112, or maybe in some countries it's 999 or 911 is that thing where you have to go if there is some emergency. Not YouTube flagging system like you believe, Taylor gang. And as for fair use, you almost did it correctly, but you still made some minor mistakes. All of Suzuru's anime reaction videos are actually fair use. I'll explain why. Part 1. Factor 1. They cannot be just simply re-uploads. And what this means, carbon copy or simply re-uploads, this means that if you like download the video which is exactly the same as the original one, then it's carbon copy and re-upload. Then you will get copyrighted. But Suzulu never done that. She adds her own commentary always. Even if this 3 minutes, it is still fair use. Second part is not really all that good. Then third one, it's not all that important. Second one. Then third one, the amount. If you make anime reaction videos, you have to borrow a lot of really big amount of that episode to actually make your point, because otherwise there is no point for your anime reaction video. You have to make your point. And then fourth, the market shares. And there you are also wrong. With her anime reaction videos, Suzulo is actually only helping so anime companies increase their money, because by actually making those anime reaction videos, she's reaching wider audience, which again increases companies' money, not decreases like you believe. It increases companies' money, as a matter of fact. It increases companies' money. It doesn't decrease, because YouTube, and I'll explain how she reaches bigger audience, because she is a YouTuber, and she by her anime reaction videos is actually also letting those YouTube users watch through her channel also those anime reactions, which again increases their audience. And what is her channel for? To increase the audience even further. That is all. And that's how she does things. She doesn't steal episodes. She increases. Which means all of her anime reaction videos are fair use. Like I said before. And that's where you all the time were actually wrong about Suzulo, and she never even subbotted anything, and she never even did anything wrong. Those people who were erased, they might have actually done something bad. They might have violated some YouTube rules, or YouTube rules, possibly. And your way of thinking is just very, very one-dimensional, a Taylor gang. When some person's channel gets deleted, you automatically think it's fake. It have been fake, or if somebody gets like for harassment actually deleted some channel, you automatically think it's Suzy Lu. Your way of thinking, it's just Taylor gang, very, very one-dimensional. Very, very one-dimensional. But you always think that she's the only YouTube user who can actually report others. You only think that only she reports others. But there are so many others. There are so many others. Didn't you realize that YouTube is the second most popular social media website in the world, with over 2 billion users worldwide? Only behind Facebook. Didn't you even realize that? Actually, and if you didn't, then you really are dumb, Taylor gang. Then you really are stupid and pathetic. If you didn't even know that, although I already mentioned that in another video a few months ago, and you still keep on doing your one-dimensional thinking. Of course, I just like any other normal person will actually never buy it. And you know why actually scumbag Hector never buys all your nonsense about Suzy Lu? Because he doesn't have one-dimensional thinking like you do. He doesn't. And Musli also doesn't have one-dimensional thinking. And they also doesn't. And they also do not have one-dimensional thinking. Only you and your stupid friends have one-dimensional thinking. And you many times proved it, that you have one-dimensional thinking. If someone is actually deleted, you automatically start to blame Suzy Lu. Although there is possibility that she did this, is actually 1 in 2 billion. 1 in 2 billion. I'm just showing you just how astronomically small possibility it is that she actually was the cause of those other person's channel deletion from YouTube. I'm just showing you, explaining you just how astronomically small possibility it is, and just how one-dimensional thinking you have. Your way of thinking is just astronomically stupid. And I was calling you out all the time. I was simply correcting you all those months. I saw where you actually gone completely wrong, and I was simply correcting you. As a matter of fact, I did. But you never listened. You, instead of listening to me, you started to make videos on me, saying that I am the bad guy, instead of listening. Sometimes you have to listen to what other person has to say about your actions. I'm always free to listen to what other person are actually saying about my actions, and I will actually learn from my mistakes. As a matter of fact, I'm ready to learn from it. And you know why I am actually so rarely, I am actually even sometimes doing those videos on you, compared to how often you do on Suzilu, actually. You do videos on Suzilu sometimes even once per week, sometimes even twice per week. That is just... If you simply just like explained what she was doing without actually insulting her and without even laughing like a normal news reporter, then yes, then I wouldn't mind. Then I wouldn't mind your commentary. I wouldn't mind it. The only thing is, the only thing what I can't take is your continuous insults towards her, and that you actually make fun of her a lot. So, and that is the only thing why I'm angry. And the same applies to you, Bakutalk Haruran. I'm also angry with you. You like a coward reported me to YouTube instead of admitting your own fault, that it is you who actually made me angry by actually insulting Suzilu, and of course by actually making fun out of my anger. It is all your actions. That's it. That is it. It is all your actions, as a matter of fact. You have to understand how other person feels, but you've never even tried it. And I don't think you'll actually even learn how to do that until you will be completely alone without any subscribers, and only then you will realize that all I was telling was actually truth. And the bad guys were actually you, not me. That I was simply teaching you how to live life. As a matter of fact, there is nothing that you can teach me. There is everything that I can teach you. As a matter of fact, try to make, if you are so smart, then try to make fun out of some other angry person. Try to make other person angry, and then try to laugh about that person's anger. And let's see how you will actually survive. For example, let's annoy some other person, like adult on the street, like 40 or 50-year-old, or any other adult, like 30 or whatever. Choose anyone you like, and then make fun of that person's anger. And then I would like to see how you will be returning home without actually being all bloody, all covered in blood. I would like to see. This is not a threat. This is simply my challenge. If you think that it is okay to make fun out of other person's anger, this is simply my challenge. If you're so smart as to say that it is okay to make fun out of other person's anger, and that any person deserves to be laughed at, try to make other person angry, then laugh about it, and let's see. Then report it to me on YouTube. and then I'll be able to laugh about you, about how beaten up you are. That's it. That will be your life's lesson. Possibly lesson of your life. Maybe then you will become better people. Maybe then you will realize that it is all your actions which actually causes the anger of other people. Maybe then you will realize it. So yeah, but until you have accomplished this challenge, sayonara. Do not get that coronavirus, and stay healthy, and goodbye.